Told us, he's a matter-of-fact guy, so he just said, guys, I've taken the job, and, we kind of understood. It was our day off, and he called a meeting, so we kind of knew something was up, and he just told us straight up.
And you said you understood. So kind of no surprise from you guys, just knowing the guy, knowing the potential he had.
Right, and, we know what kind of business it is, and the best move for his family was for him to go take a head coaching job and further his career, and so we all kind of understood that, and we all know he's a great coach, and he'll do well down there.
So for the bowl game, it's kind of an offensive coordinator by committee deal. Do you know exactly how it's going to work? Who's going to be calling plays?
It's kind of, I would say, offensive coordinator by committee kind of deal. We're all just kind of chipping in, and the coaches are finalizing the game plan, or it's probably finalized now. But they all had their input, and they're all good, capable coaches of calling the game. So I think we'll have a good game plan.
How much did he mean to you your time here? Obviously, he was the offensive coordinator when you got your shot. He believed in you when the time was right. What does that all mean in your experience working for him?
He was just a great coach. I've learned so much from him, and I'm so grateful to have him as a coach, and all these guys around here, they're all great coaches, and so especially for him, he helped mold who I am today, and learned a lot from him, and I'm very thankful for it.
You guys hear something? You heard, obviously Todd went somewhere. Coach Young's talked about, maybe I'm coming back, maybe I'm not. Coach Gundy talked about going somewhere else. How does that affect y'all as players? This is, you're going through finals, tough time of year, I think.
We just understand that coaches have to do what's best, and when you win games, that's going to happen. People are going to come talk to your coaches, and so we all know that, we have another game left, and for us as players, we just have to go out and keep practicing, keep performing, and help the team win.
I guess in a way it's kind of almost a compliment to you guys that people want to come talk to them.
Exactly, and that's what Coach Monken told us. He said, if we didn't score any points and didn't win games, he wouldn't be looking for other head coaching jobs. He'd probably get fired. So, he was very grateful for that, and we're very grateful to have him.
With the offensive coordinator by committee deal, do you feel, more responsibility as a starting quarterback that you're going to have to make sure guys are in the right spot, make sure the right plays called and all that kind of stuff?
Not really. I kind of feel like that anyways, even when Coach Monken was here. There's a lot of stuff put on the quarterback, and so, that's really not going to change. And all the guys, all the other coaches, they do a great job with their guys and getting them in the right spot and learning the plays. So I think it'll benefit us. They know what their guys can do and what they're best at, and so maybe work towards that a little bit more, and I think that'll help.
How have these bowl practices been going? Obviously, yes, you're preparing for a game, but so much of it, at least at the beginning, is about yourselves and you guys getting better and taking advantage of the extra practices. So how has that all been going so far?
It's going good. We went back and looked at the last two games and what we did wrong and try and correct those mistakes and get better. And then, after that was done, we started focusing on Purdue. And, they're a good team, and so we've got a lot of work to do left, and we've got a lot of practice to do.
I know you've still got one more game, but have you sat back and thought about how crazy this season has been, just with all the quarterbacks and everything that's happened and you getting your shot and just all of that stuff?
No doubt. Dead week, finals week, there's really not a lot going on. You have a test every other day or something, and so it's a lot of time to just sit down and relax. And so, I've definitely thought about it and how far I've came and what I've been through. And so it's a fun reflection period, but, now I got to move on to Purdue.
What's been the most gratifying moment or the most fun moment or the thing that sticks out when you have those memories?
Just being able to play with the guys on the team, getting out there finally and being on the field with the Lane Taylors, Evan Epsteins, the seniors out there, and just to really just get to experience it all and go through it with them their last couple games, it has been a blast.